Hey there, folks, and welcome back to the I Am CDB project. Of course, I'm your host, CDB. You are not. And before I go too far into this, yes, I've gotten in all your entries for the raw shaving RS10 razor, which you see here. And of course, raw shaving was kind enough to let me give that away, and the announcement will be today. So watch this video for the winner of this. I did get in all your entries. I did not respond to all the emails. Honestly, I just did not have time to do so. And if you've emailed me over the last few weeks, I've been traveling, been a lot of stuff going on at work. I haven't been home. This is the first weekend I've been home, I think, in several weekends. So I haven't been able to do much. I've just been far busier than I ordinarily am traveling for the holidays. By the way, what we're going to use today is the very excellent Stirling Sharp Dressed Man, one of my favorite scents of all time. Great soap, great people at Stirling. Check them out if you have not. We've got our RazoRock 400. We've got our timeless bow, which is fantastic. Got a little lather we've made here. Again, wet in the face. I had just a notion today to use the RazoRock Hawk, lightweight, Artist Club style razor. Just felt like using it, so that's what I'm going to use. And of course, I'll make the raw shaving RS10 announcement during the course of this video. It's been a while since I've done a video, a couple of weeks or somewhere thereabouts. I don't even know, to tell you the truth. Like I said before, just busy. Haven't been home on the weekends. Haven't had time in the evenings. All sorts of stuff change, and then, of course, you know, I went down to see my mom and sister and so forth for Thanksgiving, and my wife's parents as well, which was really nice. We had a nice Thanksgiving, but that was, you know, in North Carolina, Charlotte. And so that's, you know, about 4 hours from here. So traveling then, and I've just had a lot of things to do. We're preparing for Christmas and so forth. So it's been busy, but it has been nice. It's good to stay busy. A lot of times during this, this point in the year where the weather has gotten, it's been very rainy, but then the beginning of this week, it was very cold. It was down in the 20s, and then it warmed up a little bit, thankfully, which I very much appreciate. I love the way this razor feels. It is really phenomenal for the money. It's lightweight, which I think is, you know, I changed my tune on aluminum razors when it came to these Artist Club type, because the heads, you know, are fairly large and wide. So if it's stainless steel, it becomes quite heavy. And I found that I actually prefer these aluminum ones, or the Blackland offering, which has that really slim head, which makes it feel a lot more maneuverable and not quite as heavy as well. I used to really prefer heavier razors, but not as much anymore. I still like a good stainless steel DE, but in this design, this Artist Club type, I really like the aluminum. It just feels far more maneuverable, and this RazoRock Hawk is outstanding. And I remember when this razor was announced and prototyped, and some pictures came to surface, there was a lot of gnashing of teeth. Oh, they're copying the design and off of this razor and that razor. And I'm like, oh my goodness, there's always a first, people. But anyway, it ended up coming to market very affordably, which, you know, I am a huge fan of affordable stuff, folks. You know, it allows people who might not ordinarily have a chance to use something a little different, and I don't see where there's any problem with that. Let's go ahead and relather. The soap is phenomenal, by the way. It smells great. It's based on a Creed fragrance, Green Irish Tweed, I want to say. And again, they're the people who complain about inspired by or duplicate type scents, me not being one of them, because quite frankly, I'm not going to pay $200-300 for Creed Green Irish Tweed. You can call me cheap or whatever. I just, you know, I've wasted enough money, and you know, I don't I don't have it to spend, and so I'm glad that these products allow me to enjoy that same scent without having to spend it. Now, if you don't like that, I understand it. Go on and buy it, but I'm not. I'm going to enjoy the Stirling and the RazoRock and the, you know, all the other inspired by scents. Although I'm glad that Creed offering is out there. Maybe someday somebody gets it as a gift, to get it as a Christmas gift. Although honestly, I think for that kind of money, I'd rather have a piece of electronics or something like that. You know, just because it's kind of hard for me to swallow that sort of price for software. I just have trouble doing it. Before the next pass, by the way, we will announce the winner of the RS10. Again, thank you to Raw Shaving for allowing that giveaway. Very kind of them to do so. And of course, on these drawings, I will ship these to you if you are the winner at my cost. So I don't get anything out of it. I do get to try the razor. I guess there's that, but I don't keep it. So just keep that in mind to do it for the viewers. And I'm happy to do it. You know, it gives people something to look forward to. And especially if you win, you really get something to look forward to. Man, this thing's a great shaver, this RazoRock Hawk. I really enjoy it. It just feels extremely nice on this Saturday morning. I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. Was it last week? I want to say I did, like I said earlier. Traveled, but it was nice. Just been busy, so I apologize for not getting back to your emails. I'm going to try to do that either this weekend or during the week. This week, if I can find the time. It's just been crazy at work. And on the weekends, I haven't had much time because I've been on the move. This is the first weekend I'm not on the move for a while, so looking forward to, you know, relaxing a little bit, I guess, because I've been on the move. Anyway, I was going to say earlier, and I never got around to saying it, when the weather gets crappy like this and cold, I tend to be less active, and I'm trying not to do that so much this winter, because I definitely don't want to be less active and put on a bunch of weight. I'm sort of maintaining. I put on a few pounds here, I take it off, and so I'm sort of maintaining right now, but ideally I'd like to drop a little more weight before Christmas. I'm still in great shape compared to what I was, you know, a year ago. Let me grab my coffee here. This, by the way, is not Irish because I didn't want to start out the day with a bunch of sugar, which, you know, Irish coffee, but it is in the great Razor Brush mug, which I love. Here's to you, folks. That's very good. Okay, the winner of the Raw Shaving RS10 is Donald Patterson. Donnie, as he is known, is the luckiest person on earth because I've drawn him twice. I think he won a brush previously, if I'm not mistaken. He is lucky. He needs to go get a lottery ticket, because what's the chances of me putting his, you know, there were over a couple of hundred names put in a randomizer, and, you know, he is the winner of this really fine razor. Great packaging. There it is. It is a little dirty. I'll drop it in the barbicide to make sure it's sanitary, but boy, they really put their stuff in really nice packaging. Again, thanks again to Raw Shaving and Donnie. That will be yours. Just claim it at will and we'll get it to you. Anyway, let's continue on with the third and final pass. And this is if you don't have a Hawk and you've been wanting to try one of these Artist Club style razors, try it, because it's inexpensive, usually somewhere around less than 30 bucks, I want to say. Just try it if you've always wanted to try one of these type of razors. The blades do last a little longer than your DE. It varies wildly in how many shaves people get. Some people say, oh, I get, 8. Some people say they get 20. I mean, it's certainly more than 3, which is, I would say the average for a DE is 3. Some people go 2, some people go 4. Just split the middle and split the difference that is and call it 3 on average for D. You get more mileage out of these blades. They are a little thicker, and they tend to hold their sharpness a little better. And really wonderful to use, very maneuverable, light, and not expensive, which of course is great. So if you're in the market for a single edge artist club style razor and you don't have the money, or you just want to try one for the first time, start out with something like this, the Hawk, and then check out Blackland's offering, the Vector, I think it's called. Very, very good. And the other offerings out there if you like. But I say try one of these just because you can, the entry point is low relative to the other razors. But that Blackland Vector is really good. Really like that slim head design. All right, we're just about cleaned up here. We are good to go. And I'm not going to go through the whole rinsing and coming back. I did replenish my bottle of Thayer's Witch Hazel, which you see here, brand new bottle, which was needed because I used all my other one. I've used more of that than any other product. I'm just going to tell you what I'm going to use today and wrap this one up because I got to do a head shave as well. We're going to follow this with some Stirling Sharp Dressed Man, which I've used a little over half of it over the years. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. Stirling is great value, in my opinion. And of course, we use the RazoRock 400 brush. I love it. It's one of my favorites. I probably use it more than any other brush at this point. Timeless bowl, fantastic. Sharp Dressed Men soap. And again, we thank Raw Shaving for allowing us to give away this RS10. So don't worry, folks. If you do not win, there will be another really nice offering from Raw Shaving coming in December, a giveaway. I don't want to give it away yet. I don't want to give away what it is, but it's really nice high-end razor that will be given away in December. So you're going to want to watch for details on that. I want to thank everybody for joining me. Just thanks for coming around as you always do. Until next time, I've been your host, CDB. You, of course, are not. God bless.